Okay, welcome. And in this particular chapter, we will discuss about keywords. So we'll discuss various keywords that are there in Java, and the keywords are important element of Java programming language. And we have different categories of keywords, like we have their keywords for different data types. We have keywords for control and flow statements, object-oriented programming concepts, access modifiers, and so on and so forth. So we will discuss about all these different types of keywords that can be used in our day-to-day programming. Keywords are important element of Java programming, and there are different categories of keywords which we will discuss in this particular chapter. So first and the most prominent and important keywords are data types. So there are different data types available in Java, including byte representing one single byte, or a short representing 2 bytes, and then we have int like a 32-bit integer, and then you have long, you have float for real point, real numbers, double, character, boolean, and variable. So these are the different data types supported by Java, and these are the keywords. Then we have certain keywords for control flow statements. So we'll discuss about different statements in the later chapters. So if, else, for loop, while, do while is another loop statement. We have switch, case, break, continue, default, yield. So these are some of the keywords which we use in the control flow statements when we basically use them. In the later chapters, we will discuss about how to use them. And next grouping is for threads. So whenever you want to create a thread, so we basically use a keyword called synchronized. So especially for synchronizing multiple threads, again in the threads chapter, in the later courses, we'll talk about threads, okay, in the advanced Java elements. And then we do have volatile as a keyword, which is part of the threads related programming. Then as part of OOPS concept, object oriented programming, we do have class. We have already used the class. New is another keyword which we use for creating a new object. Then we have static, interface, extends, implements, super, this. So this represents the current object. So we'll explore all these things in the following later chapters, okay? Then abstract, final, package, enum. As of now, you just don't worry about all these keywords. So as and when we start getting into different concepts, we will explore and start using those keywords out of the box. So you don't have to really worry much about just using individual keyword. So when we start understanding the concepts, these keywords will come as a byproduct. So you don't have to worry. So next, we do have certain keywords for representing an access modifier. So we have 3 important access modifiers in Java, which is private, protected, and public, which is represented by the respective keywords. Then we do have certain keywords for exception handling. So for managing errors and exceptions, we do have keywords in our program like try, catch, finally, throw, and throws. So these are some of the keywords which are useful for exception handling. And some other keywords include void, return, which is again, return is a keyword which we use in every method whenever you want to return some, whenever a method wants to return some specific data. We do have return, and void indicating it is not returning anything, a method not returning any value. Then we have transient, strictf, import, instance of, native, record, assert. So there are various keywords which are also part of some advanced chapters which we'll discuss in the later chapters and courses. And there were also certain keywords that were introduced in Java 9. So Java 9 introduced another concept called modules. We'll cover modules also. This is a separate chapter for modules. So there we have exports, requires, open, opens, uses, provides. So these are some of the keywords which are kept under Java 9 modules. Java 17 also introduced sealed classes and interfaces. As part of that, there are some keywords like sealed, non-sealed, permits, etc., which are used here. And then there are certain keywords which are reserved in Java, like we have const. Representing a constant, we have goto and underscore. These are not used but reserved keywords. We cannot have an identifier representing a const in Java. It's not supported, so it is reserved but not used inside a program. Then we do have a reserved for literal values. So we have null, true and false. So these are some of the keywords which are basically used in Java programming, and we will get used to all these keywords as we go through the courses. So in the next chapter, we'll talk about different data types in detail and look at where we can use different data types for which particular purpose and some boundary conditions and what they are intended for. Okay, so see you in the next chapter.